Please silence all cell phones so we can get to this video. That includes mine. I'm gonna silence it. Okay. I'm not silencing it, I'm actually just playing Angry Birds. C7 Viper! Hi there and welcome back. Today we're going to do a video from a series that is quite popular on this channel. And I kind of understand why. Today we're going to open a bunch of stuff from Wish. Whoops. In the past, I have went on the Wish app and ordered a bunch of random airsoft gear. And it's usually really cheap in price and sometimes very cheap in quality, with the occasional win. We've also done this with AliExpress, Amazon, eBay, but for some reason, the Wish ones just seem to be your favorite. So we're gonna keep doing them. And today I have about 7 items from Wish that we're gonna get into. First, I wanna open this one because I can feel what's in it, and this is something I'm gonna need for the rest of the video. I planned ahead, and I ordered 2 items that seemed to be shipped together, and they're gonna help me out throughout the rest of this video with my unboxings. So I'm just gonna use my bare hands, get it? But not the paws, not those again. Just my hands to rip this one open! But before I actually finish ripping this open, I need you guys to click subscribe so that I have the energy to rip it open. If you don't, I'll still open it. I'll just be very disappointed in you. So subscribe, like, comment, the whole 9 yards. Now some of these things come straight from China and they take forever to get here. I ordered most of this 2 months ago. This one looks like it came from somewhere in the US. Sometimes they do that. Look at that. It's a bag with 2 more bags. Smells wishy. I'm gonna get into the big one first. And it is another bag. But in this bag is a Wish t-shirt that I'm gonna wear so that you guys know that this is the Wish unboxing. And for all Wish unboxings in the future, I will wear this t-shirt. Ready? All right. How's it look?
Fantastic.
Okay, it fits pretty good too. Okay, Wish shirt on. Next package. This is gonna help me actually open every future package so that I don't have to keep tearing into them with my bare hands. So for the rest of this video, I will be using this. Oh, it's got another package. This is the most well-packed Wish items. This is an ice pick. It was like 1 penny to add this to my order. It was pretty much free. And I saw that and was like, perfect item to open all my Wish packages. Something from Wish to open things from Wish. I wish. Now that I have my Wish shirt and Wish unopening item, let's get into the rest of the packages. 2 down, 5 to go.
Hey, future editing CJ, can we get a Wish counter?
There we go. That's how many I've said it so far, and I'm gonna keep adding to that every time I say the word
Wish.
She said it, I don't have to add it to it. Hey, it's just for me. It's like mesh. Old school fans get it. Next, we have this one. For some reason, this one is actually labeled on the shipping label with what I ordered, and it also came from the US. It came rather quickly, so I'm gonna use my ice pick to open this up. And again, I know what this one is, but I ordered this one specifically for an airsoft gun I already have. Boom. Check this out. This is a blue skeletonized M-Lok front grip. So it is a foregrip that I'm going to put on the G&G Cobalt Kinetics just to customize the aesthetics of it a little bit more. And here it is now. Most of you may know that I've had some issues with this in the past, but I think I've got it figured out. The mag release just needed to be broken in. It's working pretty good now, so I decided I'm going to buy some pieces and parts to customize this, make it my own, and then I'm going to use it again in a future redemption gameplay video. And the first thing I'm going to put on it is this blue M-Lok front hand stop / grip. Let's put it on right now. I'll fast forward through the boring parts.
2 very boring minutes later.
There is the front grip on the G&G Cobalt Kinetics BAMP. I think next I might get a blue charging handle, maybe some blue front and rear sights. I just want to trick this out in my favorite color. And it's already got some blue accents on it. The color matches pretty well. It'll give me something to hold on to while my mag's falling out. Okay, and I'm just going to recap really quickly how much I spent on the last 3 items. That foregrip was $18. That's about what I would spend anywhere else, and it came from the United States, so it was really quick, and I consider that one a win. Like I said, the ice pick was free. Not going to use it for ice though, just for opening packages. And the shirt that I'm currently wearing and look oh so stylish in was 25 cents with a shipping cost of 85 cents. So this was a little over $1 for this nice Wish shirt. And I said it again. Moving on to the next item. Now these next packages are not labeled. I do not know what's in each one. I know what I've ordered, but the packages, I can't really make sense of what each item would end up being. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open this next one. It is a bubble mailer. Came from China. Trusty ice pick blowing right through it. And what do you know? Another bag. I didn't order this. Okay, ran into a bit of an issue here. This isn't something I ordered from Wish. It is a backpack. I do know where this came from. I didn't expect it to come from China, but like months and months ago, I won some kind of giveaway on Instagram. Then the people contacted me and told me I had to pay them $20 for shipping for a tactical backpack that was worth $100. And I'm not even going to give you the name of the Instagram account because I don't think this was worth $100 plus $20 shipping.
Did the giveaway say you would have to pay shipping?
No, this is supposed to be a tactical backpack, and it feels more like a tactical trash bag. Thin, cheap material, even the straps, and I don't think this was even worth $20, let alone $120, and I won the giveaway. Not happy. Not going to promote the brand that did this. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. This is, compared to the Wish stuff that I've gotten, this is like less than that. This is like just, ugh. They said they picked 10 people to win the giveaway for a $100 tactical backpack. And I've been wondering where the heck it was this whole time. But it came directly from China, which is why it took so long. And it is super thin. Like I could put my finger through it. It's like paper. $20 down the drain. I thought I won something nice. Joke's on me. So that means that my package count is officially off and I'm missing something. I'm gonna have to contact support because it's been months and the package is probably officially lost. The tracking's never very reliable. Ordering from Wish, it'll either just be like, it's on its way, or we don't know. Most of this tracking was successful. There was one item I wasn't too sure about, but I had 7 packages and I thought that would be all 7 items. So that means I am missing one thing. I know what that thing is. It's not gonna affect this video. We're gonna continue with our unboxings. So next thing we have after our little speed bump is whatever this is. There's a box inside of a bubble mailer. Trusty ice pick. Man, this thing is kicking butt. All right, it's not even a box. It is a hard case. Ooh, I was really excited for this. If this is as nice as I think it is, I'm gonna be really looking forward to using it on the field. This is a micro dot. Not as much padding as I would have liked. Poison nerds. Oh, I threw it back in the box. Poison nerds. I was trying to throw it Poison nerds. That's what I wanted to do. Glock Mount. It does have a rail mount. A couple other little tools, cleaning cloth. Hard case with foam in it that it will sit nicely in there. It closes, holds, doesn't move around. That's a nice hard case. And I have just the thing that I want to put this on right now. This is another airsoft gun that I got from the same video as the G&G BAMF. That video I will pop up top here. It is the buying the first airsoft gun I saw on every website. That was really fun. But I feel like now it's time to trick out some of those airsoft guns. And this one is the ASG Universal Service Weapon. And I've just been dying to put a micro dot on this back rail. It's a pretty nice looking micro dot. I'm getting close. Is it focused? Pretty nice looking. This is a perfect size for this. As soon as I saw this on the website, I knew the USW would be what I put it on.
Few moments later.
That looks pretty nice on there. It fits perfectly. Only thing is I can't figure out either how to turn it on. Maybe I think the batteries might be dead because the button on the side that looks like would turn it on isn't doing anything. Pretty sure the batteries are dead from all the shipping nonsense, how long it took to get here. It is by Sotac Gear. It is clearly a knockoff, especially for the price. This was $47. Now, for a microdot, it's worth it. It's worth $47. This is well built. If it was real, it would be like 10 times that amount. But it's pretty impressive for a knockoff because it has the adjustments so that you can turn it, move the dot up and down, left and right. It does say toy version on the side of the box, so we know it is not real. Toy version just means airsoft version, essentially. Cool box though. Again, I would call this another win. After buying so many things on this app, I've discovered it's up to you to find the good stuff. Early on, I was buying things that I was like, that looks cool, without doing any real research, reading the reviews, looking at pictures, and stuff was not up to my liking. It was just little things that would fall apart. So I've refined my shopping technique and I think it's paying off. We've got some really nice items so far. There's 2 left. I think I'm gonna open this one next. If it's what I think it is, it'll be pretty fun. It's just a cardboard box inside of plastic, but no match for the trusty ice pick. Stop. What is this, Inception? Cardboard box. I hope it's a pony. It's what I thought it was. USB charger, battery, heavy duty flashlight. A lot of you know that I am no stranger to reviewing flashlights. I really like a nice quality flashlight. I keep them around the house, keep them in my gear bag. This one has a little lanyard. I wouldn't trust that. It's a very tiny piece of string that looks like first tug, broken. So I took that off. Let's put the battery in though and see how bright this baby is, because it was advertised as one of the brightest flashlights on Wish. The number went up again. Okay, battery is going in. When you buy these flashlights on Wish, it always has the option to purchase just the flashlight for super cheap, and that's how they advertise it. The price would be really cheap. Then it'll be like, well, do you need the battery? Price goes up. Do you need the charger? Price goes up. Case, price goes up. Okay, that's pretty bright. It has the USB input. It does look watertight, so this is probably all weather. You could probably use it outside. It's metal, very heavy duty, heavy test. Pretty darn bright. Not the brightest flashlight I have. I can't even imagine it being the brightest flashlight on Wish, but as you can see, I'm highlighting all my favorite viewer patches with this Wish flashlight, and it does the job. This would probably be a really good EDC flashlight. One thing I don't like is the battery. Sounds like a shake weight. It's moving around in there. But it has several dimming functions, a flash, SOS, and off. So let's take the battery out real quick. All right, so that's what's moving around in there. The plastic sleeve to keep the battery nice and tight, but it doesn't quite reach up and down, so it moves. But we take that out, and it also comes with a AAA battery insert, and you can run AAA batteries and not use the rechargeable battery that it came with. And that does not move around. So it's just this plastic sleeve is not as tall as the battery itself, and it just slides around and makes a jingly noise. What do you expect from a discount flashlight from Wish? This seems like a very durable flashlight. Now, it's not as bright as some of the ones that I've gotten from Through Night. And if you guys have watched the channel for any amount of time, you've seen I've done several Through Night flashlights. I've reviewed them, and every time they knock it out of the park. They're heavy duty, durable, everything's packaged nicely. They're insanely bright when they need to be, but then they have dimmer functions for everyday use. The battery life is amazing. I'm gonna be reviewing another one of their more powerful flashlights coming up. That's gonna be in a video not too far from now. And I'm really excited, I'm really looking forward to that. I do love a really nice heavy duty flashlight. Now for this one, I am gonna put a graphic, probably right here, that shows the flashlight I was supposed to be getting. It shows a really strong man, looks like a guy that would be on a paper towel roll, and he's holding this flashlight that's about this big. And some of the reviews say very bright, but not as large as I thought it would be, obviously. In the picture, it looks like the guy needs 2 hands to hold this flashlight, and that's not true at all. But I paid $18 total for this flashlight. That's not bad. That is with battery. You can also get it without battery, the mini size for $7. Mini size is not what I got. I wanted the full size. That's what this is. So 18 bucks. It's a pretty good flashlight. Again, all these links will be in the description, like always. So if you guys want to check some of these out, I'll try to link them. Sometimes they remove them from the site. Nothing I can do about that. Final package. I know what this is. This is pretty heavy. Just gonna cut into it. I was really excited for this. I'm gonna have to wait a little while to test what this is for a specific reason, but it will be at the end of this video or right after I open it. I just have to wait in real life. You don't have to wait, because this thing should be night vision. That's right, night vision. Everything will be all like green and stuff. But not only is it night vision, it's supposed to be a night vision scope slash LCD mount that attaches directly to a scope, a rail, and then I can see at night what I'm looking at through this scope attachment on this LCD screen. This is definitely the best for last. And what is this? Oh, okay, a flashlight. It's like an IR illuminator. See if it has a battery. It does not, but I bet you we can use the battery from the flashlight. I don't know if this is an infrared or a standard flashlight, but we're gonna find out. It's an infrared flashlight. So I don't know if the camera is gonna pick it up, but this is an IR LED, which is going to illuminate whatever's on the other side of my scope for a certain distance. People wouldn't be able to see this, but I will through my LCD screen that's going to be mounted to my airsoft rifle. And I have just the rifle for that, and I'm gonna get that right now. This is my Novritsch SSG-10. This is the one I thought I was going to put it on. I have the Novritsch scope, and I'm gonna see if this mounts the way I think it will. There's just no instructions. I need tools. Again, for your sake, I'm gonna fast forward through all this boring stuff.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Got it all put together. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It doesn't take a AA. It takes the 3.7 flashlight batteries. I just went to one of my flashlights, took the battery out, popped it in. It does not have any kind of protective cover for the battery. It is probably not meant for all weather. It's not water resistant. Now it does have a 16mm 3 megapixel IR lens that mounts to the back of the scope right up against the scope lens where you would put your eye, and that in turn becomes your eye, and you get an LCD screen to look at. So you are going to have to get used to not aiming through the scope, but rather aiming through your little television on top. I don't want to turn it on when everything is so bright in here, but it's still daytime while I'm unboxing this. I'm going to get a full test once the sun goes down, and I'll add that into the video. But for right now, I'm going to kill all the lights, leave the camera running, and show you guys what it looks like through this nice LCD screen. So let's turn off these lights. Ooh, it's dark and spooky. You can see all of my glow-in-the-dark patches. I'm going to press the button that should turn it on. Okay, it worked. Everything is way zoomed in, but it does work. There are crosshairs, likely from the scope. So it does work. Everything's too close in here for this zoom of the scope, so that you can't actually see what we're looking at, but hopefully at night, when we take it outside and point it at the trees, you'll be able to see. This is with the IR illuminator, and this is without. The IR illuminator is just an invisible beam of light that shines on whatever it's looking at and lights it up for the night vision, but we can't see it. So it's like a really big night vision flashlight. And I'll turn it on again. It lights everything up. Now there are adjustable zoom functions on the IR illuminator. I got to figure that out. And once the sun goes down, we're going to test it outside. But I'm going to continue with this now. So this is the Monster Beast camera. Everything it came with I used except for the one scope ring. That is meant to mount the LCD screen on a larger scope. It came with 2 different size rings so that it could be universal with any size scope. I thought that was really cool. It was super simple to put together. I didn't need instructions. I looked at the picture and everything was self-explanatory. The wire I thought would be a problem, but it is pretty well out of the way from any function I would use to rack the bolt. Anything I would need, the wire's tucked out of the way. I could actually probably move it a little more out of the way. As long as the nighttime test goes well, I'd call it a tentative win. My only other issue with it would be I wish it recorded, because that would be an epic win. As it stands right now, I see nowhere to record it. There's only a port to charge the battery. So this isn't something that you should get if you want to record night games, but just to be able to see somebody really far away, or maybe just plinking in your backyard at night, this is something that I'd recommend. It is really cool looking too. It just beefs up the look of the sniper. And the total amount I paid for this, now scope was not included. It was just the camera, the screen, and all the adapters and whatnot. This was $96. So just around $100 for a night vision capable LCD screen camera, whole setup with the IR illuminator, all the attachments. I like it so far. Now let's cut to the night portion where I take it outside and try to use this to find an IR patch that I put outside. And let's just see how it goes. All right, so I just placed this flag patch on this tree, and it is about a little more than 100 feet away from my porch. And I'm gonna see if this scope cam can illuminate this IR flag patch at night. Let's give it a test. Way out there is a flag, and here is the night vision camera. And I've got the flag patch, the IR flag patch, on a tree, and it is picking it up. I'd say that's a good 100 feet away right now. And that's with the IR illuminator. I'm gonna turn off the IR illuminator right now. Now, without that boost of IR, we're not getting any reflection from the patch. You can barely see the patch in the tree. But with this IR illuminator on the side, which is just like an invisible flashlight of infrared light, the night vision picks it up right away, and now it glows in the dark without being seen by the naked eye. So if somebody was wearing that flag patch in an airsoft game, boy would they stand out, and I could just pull the trigger and they'd be done. A night vision scope cam with an LCD screen on my Navrich SSG-10. It's cold, so I'm going back inside. Say hi. Bye, we're going in. As you can see, it worked great. I didn't think it would actually work being from Wish and all, but sometimes you get a win. So that's it for everything in this Wish unboxing video. Everything was pretty useful. I would say with every one of these videos I do, the quality of item that I can find ends up being better than last time. I mean, it's no laser that can burn a hole through the table, but the night vision, flashlight, even all the way down to my opening friend that helped me out today. I'd say they're all pretty much wins. Money well spent, but you gotta know what you're looking for. Don't get the first thing you see just because it looks cool. They use misleading pictures, misleading titles. You gotta do your research, look at the different reviews, figure out if it's something that you actually want to waste your money on, because sometimes it could show up and not be what you wanted, or it might not show up at all. They do have a good refund policy. The item that I am missing, it wasn't that big of a deal. I already asked for a refund and I'm gonna get it very soon. It's processing, so that's all good. If it ever does show up, I will put it in a future video because it kind of has to do with some other items I have. Let me know down below what your favorite item from this video was, and if you've ever bought anything from Wish, what did you get? How did it go? Was it something you expected, or was it kind of garbage? It could be hit or miss. That's it for me today, guys. Like it if I made you laugh, because I'll do it again. Don't forget, every one of you is my personal Airsoft teammates. All you gotta do is subscribe. And I don't really have any paper or anything to throw at the camera, and I can't throw an ice pick because that might hurt somebody. So I'm just gonna have to package the camera up and send it back. Bye-bye.